Hello everyone. It's a while that I have done a video. This time the video is not going to be what you think it would be because in the meantime I got myself a little puppy. Well, I got the puppy in the end of February. And here she is. Say hello. Hello. So as you can see, she's a little dachshund. She's supposed to be a mini dachshund, but I think she's a little bit overgrown and is a little bit bigger than a mini. So also, as you can see, I got some amber beads, those yellow ones. Hopefully you can, yep, you can see them, I'm sure. So most probably people who have got a puppy are very well aware that sometimes they can have separation anxiety. And apparently, I didn't know that, but apparently um, it can be common with dachshunds. So I kind of tried all sorts of things to deal with that. Not, of course, you have to take into account that she was still a puppy. But I got her around 3 months old, so it's always a huge stress for animals. It doesn't matter if it's a puppy or if it's a little kitten, the separation from the mother and their friends, like their brothers and sisters. And usually when I get them home, I give them rescue remedy. Now, rescue remedy can be easily available from Coles and also from Woolies nowadays, but mainly also from pharmacies and health food stores. Rescue remedy, I'm sure some people are very aware of that, is for shock, and it's a homeopathic remedy. It's a flower remedy, and it takes away the edge of the shock of being separated from your family. So I use it a lot on animals, on plants. I used to use it on my children, my grandchildren. I take it myself. So anytime where you kind of think, oh gosh, this is going to be a little bit difficult, or that really upset me, or I'm not totally balanced because I don't know, a car cut in front of you and it kind of jarred you a little bit, then I take it. You just take a few drops and that's about it. And it calms you down. So I definitely did it with my little, her name is Ushi, Ushi, and it helped her. Definitely it helped her. I also did it with my cat, Lally, and it kind of definitely helped her too. So, but yeah, there was still this, every time I was leaving, she was crying, and the neighbors were kind enough to let me know. So I kind of decided, well, more needed to be done to kind of take away that anxiety, really. And anxiety usually kind of is, there's several reasons, especially also for humans. When people are very anxious, there's usually a deficiency of vitamin B, because nowadays our food is not giving us anymore what we really need. So once in a while, we do have to supplement. I try to do it as little as possible, but sometimes you just have to. So I kind of was sitting there and I thought, well, I wonder how that will work with dogs. If it works with humans, then it should also work with dogs. But backtracking a little bit, you saw the color, which I mentioned that was an amber color. Now, amber, as you will know, is used for children or babies, I should say, who are teasing and who also, kind of have that pain and feel a bit uncomfortable. But a friend of mine has a seeing dog, and when I visited her, that dog, she had a beautiful, beautiful, absolute beautiful temperament, and she had an amber collar on, and I went, oh, what's that? And she said, well, it also helps with fleas and ticks, but also it calms them down, of course. And I went and kind of got myself one, and the lady kind of suggested that it takes a few months because it has to be rough amber, and then it kind of goes the essence or the smell goes on the fur, and that deters the fleas and the ticks. But for the first few months, of course, it's always a good idea to have something extra with it because it takes a while to work. Like most natural remedies, it always takes a while to work. So I got her that, and that helped already a little bit. Now, coming back to the vitamin B, I kind of thought, well, I tried that. So I got a vitamin B for humans and started giving her that. And I talked to, because I did some training with her, with my animal trainer, and she said, well, she said, perhaps you need to also look at vitamin B, which is more for dogs and cats. And I went, well, actually, most probably they need a different ratio. So I found one, and I got that at Chemist Warehouse, and you can, I'm pretty sure you can get it also in pet stores, and you can get it online. If you go online, iHerb, or even on eBay, and this is called Daily Dog for stress and anxiety. So, and it's really, I mean, it calms them down, and depending on how big they are, so one chew between 5 and 14 kilos, and then it obviously goes up. So it has some really good vitamins in it. So obviously your vitamin B variety, B1, but it also has other things like tryptophan and ginger and cranberry, cranberries and basil and vitamin C and zinc. So it's a little bit an all-rounder, which I think I don't give it to her every day. In the beginning I did. In the first week or so I gave it to her every day. And it definitely kind of quietened her down. She was not as anxious, really. But now I give it to her every second or third day because, she has quietened down. She's getting older too. So it's not that urgent anymore. At the same time, obviously, you do certain other things with the dog to make sure that they get used to it, that they have to be by themselves. They can't be constantly with you. You have to go somewhere, you have to go to work, or you have to go to a meeting, or, that's kind of quite normal. So I would highly recommend to have a look at some of the videos which you see, and there's my cat behind me. She wants to be in the picture too. How lovely. And so on YouTube videos, there are quite a few really good videos which help you with anxious dogs, and some of them I did. And so I would highly recommend for you to have a look at that and see how you go. Anyway, that's one of the things I did, and I will in my next video let you know what else I have done to help the well-being and of owner and dog, so of myself, because you don't want your animals to fret and be unhappy. That's not nice for anyone, and also not for the neighbors, obviously. So for now I will say goodbye. And I will soon make another video about the other things you can do to keep your dog in a good way, a happy way, and to make everybody around you also happy. Bye.